Morning guys, welcome back to the channel. So on today's episode we're gonna do some work on the E30. Basically what I'm gonna do now, and I hope it won't cause me too many issues, is to remove the water pump. The only reason I do have to remove it is because last year when I purchased it and all that, I didn't really know much. But apparently there is two types of water pumps. You have the early production and you have the late production. Well, it turns out that I do have an early production water pump with a late production cooling system, which means is that the cooling system does not need your second outlet. So you have this one coming basically of the early production. This one comes from your thermostat, and then this one is your return into the radiator, the bottom one. Now the problem is I don't have that, because if you look at this is my return. So that comes from your thermostat housing back to your radiator on the bottom, and on the other hand it has this little ear where you can bolt your cross member or whatever is this called onto the water pump itself. Yeah, it's just gonna try to remove the water pump, and I will get one tomorrow. I get the other one tomorrow, hoping it's gonna be an easy fix, but so far I'm in a bit of a dilemma, as in I don't know how easy or how hard it is to remove the water pump, as I wasn't the one who assembled this engine. As far as I know, there is 3 screws. If I'm not mistaken, I've seen one. There's one here on the bottom, there is one here on the top, and there should be another one to the right side of it. But as looking at it from the top, I can see that the water pump has the tensioner pulley and the tensioner pulley spring onto it. So I'm wondering, actually I hope I don't have to remove the belt, tensioner and the whole lot to remove the water pump. So let me get into it and see what I can do. So before doing all this, I removed the bonnet because it gives me way more access, and then I already removed the cover, the timing belt cover, but that's easy enough. It's like 2 screws holding onto it. Is it the long one and your short one? But whenever you're removing, make sure, so they come with these dowel pins, make sure you don't lose them. You put everything back in place before starting working around it, and make sure you do cover all your inlets from the thermostat housing to avoid anything going in the engine. Matter of fact, what I'm gonna do, I actually forgot while I'm working around, and me being clumsy enough sometimes, I hope I don't drop anything in the water pump itself. So may as well, let me just cover this end as well, just to be sure. Better be safe than sorry, you know guys. So that's that, and then one more on the bottom. Just use a bit of masking tape, should do the job. Yeah, it'll be fine. Another thing, make sure you either take a picture or mark off what goes where. I kind of know, and make sure you keep them in one place, as in you don't want to lose anything. So just making it easier by the time you have to put everything back together. And now let me see, there is a bottom one just here as well. I already loosened that up, so let's just remove it. I'm gonna try to loosen everything up, see how it moves, in an idea that I hope I don't have to remove the the belt and the tensioner, but I highly doubt about that. So I have one, I have the second. Let me just jiggle around, see what is the third one. I think there is always, the first two are easy, and then you have the third one, what could cause a whole fucking nightmare to remove. Yes, I'm not mistaken, that should be just down there between the housing and the tensioner pulley. Let's see if we can get our hands in there, or so it's somewhere there. Yeah, it's on. Yeah, it became loose. I do believe I have to remove the radiator as well, just for clearance, but that's not an issue for me. So it's only this is gonna be an issue now. You know what? May as well just go with it. Fucking hell! I have a spider. Oh, you prick! Shit! Hang on. And I did drop now the. Oh, is there the washer? Whoopsie. I love the E30s because it gives you so much clearance to work around it. Like, as you guys can see, I'm doing all this work in front of the house with a fucking Parkside toolbox, which is a bit crazy. So let me see if this comes off. Yeah, as suspected. Oh no, maybe this might come off. Yeah, so once you loosen up the water pump, your spring for the tensioner pulley should come off. So yeah, make sure you put this away. But now something is still holding. Yeah, it does. So by the looks of it, your tensioner pulley, it's going on top of your water pump. So I'm wondering if you know what, I will have to mark this, so when I put it back on I'll know where it goes. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll just grab I'm not sure, something sharp or even a marker or something to mark it off. So we are back. I'm just gonna try with the marker first, even though I don't really think it's gonna stick because of the material. So it's a billet. It's a PPF production, pure performance billet tensioner. For whoever is doing a turbo conversion on an M20, this is a very crucial upgrade, as in your OEM one, even if it's new, they tend to fail. So I highly recommend. It's not even that expensive. We're looking at about 120 euros, and it's a pure performance, so PPF billet tensioner M20. It's highly recommended to upgrade it. On the same time, I do have a new performance cam pulley, adjustable cam pulley as well, and I do run a blue belt gates, I believe it's called, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, let's get this loosened up and try to remove. Let's try to remove the water pump. Just need to see if I have. This is gonna work, but it's a bit short, so we might have to use. Is this gonna move? I'm wondering. I don't think it will. Let me see. Yeah, something is a bit off there. Let me try. No. Actually don't know how to remove this without removing the belt. Like, it works as a tensioner, but I don't know. Really don't know. See, as I said to you guys, I am no mechanic. It's just I got myself so deep into this project that I'm just learning as I go. So if I make an error, it is what it is. If I say the wrong stuff, it is what it is. I'm gonna try to remove this fully with the hope that it's gonna. So this is fully removed, but still no movement from the tensioner. Oh, never mind. It's off. So as I said to you guys, you couldn't see in the video, as you see, this type of water pump comes with two inlets. This is for your early production E30. With that said, your expansion tank is gonna sit on this side, and you will have, this would be your return into the radiator, where the early productions, sorry, that's the early production, the late production would have one inlet, and that is just coming from your thermostat housing into this your return. It's differently routed, where your expansion tank is going to sit here. Now this car itself, factory came as a 1.6, which had the expansion tank attached to the radiator, but because I'm doing all this, I wanted to make sure my cooling system is proper, so I upgraded to an E30 2.4 turbo diesel Nissan radiator, which gives me the opportunity as well to run a return into the turbo for the cooling. I do manage to run as well a double way cooling system for my 8 HP 70 gearbox. So yeah, it's worth the upgrade. And I do know guys in Romania, as example, they run M50 turbo engines using this type of radiators, so it's gonna cool your engine off. But again, this car won't be built for drag racing or track or any of that, so the cooling I'm not too worried about. It won't be put to extreme it won't be to put through to extreme outputs. Now I have that removed. I may as well try to, I don't think if I can remove I might just leave the gasket on, as this is never used. It's a brand new water pump. The car was never been cranked before, no fluids in it whatsoever, so I might just see if somebody would have any interest in this. Highly doubt about it, but look, we'll try.